Hey everyone, today we're going to go over the analytics dashboard for HackNotice Teams. HackNotice Teams has two different types of users, security team users and the general population. Security team users are able to see everything that's happening company-wide and analyze where their risk resides. All of the analytics tools for HackNotice Teams exist in the company section of the navigation. To get started, we're going to take a look at the company dashboard. The company dashboard shows us our user populations and statistics. Here, we're looking at our overall company. Currently, we have 7 heroes and 2 slackers. We have 126 alerts with 85 still open. We've reduced 33% of our risk, and our company has roughly 77% heroes. We can take a look at the number of users we have in our system, what alerts we have, both open and fixed, for hack notices, for leak notices, and our users' habits. With this dashboard, we can take a look at the overall company as well as per department. Let's take a look at G&A. In G&A, we have 2 heroes and 1 slacker. We have 117 alerts. We've reduced 35% of our risk, and we have only 66% heroes. To get a better sense of how our departments are doing, let's go to the teams leaderboard. Here we can see our 3 departments or teams and whether they are overall heroes or slackers. Sales currently has no outstanding alerts. However, G&A and engineering have more outstanding alerts than closed alerts. We can also see that the majority of the alerts that are still open for G&A are hacks or hack notices, whereas all of the leak alerts in dark green have been closed. Let's take a look at our employee or per account leaderboard. Here we can see our top heroes and our top slackers. This allows us to find the employees that have the most risk and work with them to reduce their risk. In the users section, we can see all of the HackNotice Teams users. We can see whether they are currently a hero, the last time they logged in, and whether they have been invited and haven't signed in. Icons change based on whether the users are using the website, HackNotice mobile apps, or both. We can filter our users based on what department they work in, whether or not they're active, what device they're using, and whether they're a hero or a slacker. Let's take a look at G&A. Inside of G&A, we have 3 users. Let's take a look at Steve Thomas. Steve Thomas is currently a user who uses his laptop to log into HackNotice and last logged in February 18th. We can see all the hack notices and leak notices for this account. Here you can see some overall alert statistics, including how many unresolved alerts Steve has, the identities and websites that Steve is monitoring, and then a breakdown based on the number of hack notice alerts, Steve's hack timeline, leak notice alerts, and Steve's leak timeline. Finally, you can see Steve's security habits. In the watch list section, you can see all of the items that are being monitored for the entire company or per department. Let's take a look at the G&A watch list. Here we can see that 7 items are being monitored and which items those are and by which user. In the hack timeline section, you can see all of the hack notices that your company has received. You can take a look at them overall as well as by department. Here's a table showing all of the hack notices that your company has received and which user has received that notice. You can also see whether that alert is fixed or still open. In the leak timeline, you can see all of the leak notices that your company has received. You can see which alerts have been received and which users received those alerts. You can also see if those alerts are open or fixed. In the habits section, you can set your company-wide security habits. If you always have users turn on 2-factor authentication, always have users use unique password per service, or have deployed identity theft protection to all of your employees, you can set these habits company-wide, and these habits will be applied to all user accounts. As a HackNotice Teams security team member, you may have access to additional business services. You can see what business services you have access to in your customer details. Based on the business services you have access to, you'll see additional sections in your navigation. If you have questions about these business services, you can watch the related videos for each service. Thanks for watching the HackNotice Teams Analytics Overview.